A good citizen is a very different entity in Alberta than it is in the rest of Canada. I think because in Alberta we always know we're skirting the edge a little bit. A good citizen is someone who votes. A good citizen is someone who cares about what happens to the future. A good citizen is someone who lives in the present in a way that is mindful, aware of the resources that we're using, aware of what the future means to our children and to our grandchildren, aware of the effect of what we do. Now, I think that's a real challenge to Albertans because we're both enjoying tremendous wealth, and yet we have to be aware of what that means. We enjoy the gifts of such rich natural resources, and yet we have to be aware of how to use them well. For us, I think being a good citizen is more than just, okay, I'm going to practice this or I'm going to practice that, because we have the challenge of both enjoying the outcomes, but also knowing that we have to plan for the future. So we live on a razor's edge that is slightly different and more challenging than the rest of the country. I think the other aspect of being a good citizen here is that we live in the most beautiful place on earth. We are so surrounded by natural beauty that we take it for granted. We can drive to the Rockies or look at the Rockies. I can look out of my window at the Rockies every day. We can look at the prairie and see that incredible sweep. We can see the parkland, the richness, the diversity. We can look at the boreal forest, and we are so used to that beauty that we don't think twice about it being a gift, and a gift that it is our responsibility to continue to keep beautiful. And I think that's a real challenge in Alberta. We've been given all this beauty and we just walk through it. We think this is a beautiful world, but it's also a real responsibility. So that's a challenge to us that is more important than in any other province. Now, people from BC might say that BC is even more beautiful than Alberta, but I would arm wrestle them for beauty any day because I think Alberta is just stunning. And that beauty can lull us. We look at it as a picture postcard and we don't imagine that it also demands that we take responsibility for it.